Say good morning.
Good morning.
You don't have to enter the car. Say it again. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Welcome to another vlog. So today is Saturday. The sun does the sun shine extra brighter on Saturdays, or is it just me? Like Saturdays and Sunday, I just feel like now. I just feel like the sun comes out like very bright and shiny, and it's warm. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. Thank God. So I have quite a number of things to do indoors today. I need to cook a bit, not like so much of cooking. I just need to prep chicken for this young man. That's question of the day. If you have kids, how do you get your kids to eat chicken, especially if they're toddlers, right? How do you get them to eat chicken? He used to love it, and then he stopped, and then he started loving it again, and then he stopped. It's so confusing because I never know if he's going to eat it when I give it to him or not, but I just keep trying. So please, tips are highly welcome, highly appreciated, okay? In the comment section. Thank you. I also got some packages that I want to unbox on camera. Not a lot, but I got some items from Amazon. And then I got some shoes as well. I actually need to return. That's another thing I need to do. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I need to return a pair of shoes to Target, but I'll show you. I bought 2 pairs, and I'm going to return one. So I'll show you guys the 2 shoes. What else? And then yes, Tosin got me a pair of sneakers. Well, 2 pairs of sneakers actually as well, and I absolutely love them. I'll show them to you as well. So yeah. So when we were done playing, I decided that it was time for him to go have his bath. Tosin had gone out at this time. He had stepped out very briefly. I typically use the bucket and bowl. I don't know how other people do it, but for me, I find it very easy to just use the bucket and a bowl, and I make sure to brush his teeth as well. So typically, I brush his teeth after he has eaten. So after breakfast and then after dinner, not before, after, every single time. That's how I know to do it. And I let him do as if he's brushing himself, just so he allows me do it, because if I don't do this, then he doesn't allow me. So I take over and I apply a bit of pressure. It's an electric toothbrush, so I don't have to do too much, but I still apply a bit of pressure and make sure it goes all the way back. Then I tell him to spit it out. Don't swallow it, spit it out, and then he does. And he tries to rinse his mouth as well, because he sees me do that for him as well, and I make sure to also help him out. Then it's time to have our bath. These are the products we use, by the way, just very quickly so that you can see. Look at my son's toothbrush. I'll change it. And then these are his hair products, just to keep his hair well moisturized and whatnot. And it's shower time. Oh, that's a sponge too. Okay. So he's going to wear these shoes. I don't like him walking around the house barefooted, and whenever I wear socks for him, 10 minutes later he has taken them off. So I make sure to wear shoes for him instead when he's home. And these are the products. I just keep his products in one basket. I know it looks a bit messy, but I understand the mess, so it works. And I just gotta take care of him, make sure it's fresh. I was telling him to give me a kiss and tell mommy thank you. Mommy, your pants. Touch your pants. Touch your tummy. Touch your head. Touch your leg. Touch your shoes. So now it's time to prep our chicken. This is how, well, not every single time, but whenever I want to do like just chicken without doing stew, This is like my to-go recipe. So what I'm doing here is just washing it with lemon. I wash every single drumstick with lemon. Then I'm just being a bit extra by adding some lime juice as well, just to wash it a bit more, make sure it's clean. Because we're just baking it. It's not like we're going to parboil or cook or pre-cook or something like that. So I wash it all over, make sure each and every drumstick is very clean. Then the next thing I do is to cut off the excess fat on it. It doesn't do anything for the drumstick. It makes it look messy. You want it to be tight and you want it to look fitted. So I cut it all off, then I dry with paper towel to remove the excess water, because remember, we're going to bake it. It's going in the oven, so you don't want it to be very watery, or you want it to bake properly. Then in order to, what am I saying? Yes, okay, yeah. So in order for the juice, for the seasoning to enter into the chicken very well, I make sure to just cut a bit of it. And now I'm adding every single seasoning that I have. No, well, that's an exaggeration, but like 80% of the seasoning that I have at home, I add onion powder, garlic powder, adobo seasoning. I don't add salt, but I add black pepper. You can add grounded pepper if you want, or ground pepper. I'm adding honey, ketchup, hot sauce. What else do I add? Tabasco sauce. This is barbecue sauce. Like, I want it to be very juicy and very delicious. And I'm not adding salt. I'm not adding Maggi. This is just pepper flakes. I like it to have that bit of pepper flakes. I add a bit of lemon juice on it as well. This is my Tabasco. This is the pepper that I add just for a little bit of spiciness. And it was finished at this point. It's called Tabasco. Tosin loves it. Tosin puts it on almost everything. That's the chili sauce that I'm adding there. Make sure everything is sitting well on top of the chicken. Oh yeah, I added some ketchup as well. See, I told you, like 80% of the seasoning in my house I add. Then I wear my glove because I cannot use my bare hands, and I don't like it when I use a spatula. It doesn't do the job, because you have to massage the sauce, the seasoning into the chicken so that it will enter inside, so that your chicken is not tasting dry or somehow inside, right? Okay, good. You can use a foil, but I like to wrap it up with a transparent nylon, clingy, it's called clingy nylon. What's it called? I forgot. But yeah, and I put it in the fridge right after that so that it can marinate. Typically I leave it in the refrigerator for like an hour at the very least, but if I have time, then I leave it for like 2-3 hours for it to really enter inside. Whew. Okay, so Nimi is taking a nap right now. Now is the perfect time for me to wait. Wait a second. Lip gloss. I need to fix my nails though. My nails are old. They need to be updated. Okay. Much better. My hair, I'm not wearing earrings, but we move. Okay. So Nimi's taking a nap right now, and now is the perfect time for me to quickly do this unboxing before it gets noisy again. I'm going to start with this pair of shoes. These were the shoes that I mentioned that I got from Target. Can you imagine? I was shocked when I found these shoes. It's white, so the whiteness is okay. That's better. I was shocked when I found these shoes at Target, and they are so nice and so comfortable as well, actually. I mean, it has a bit of heel to it, but very, very comfortable. So what happened was I got them online, and then Tosin picked up from the store for me, but because I needed it the next day, I wasn't sure what color I wanted, and they had 2 colors and what size as well. So I got it in 2 different colors. I wasn't sure which one I was going to like, so I got the white and then this brown right here. Which one do you prefer? Let me even ask you that first. Tosin likes the white one. I liked the white one based on the outfit that I wore it with, which was for the event we had last weekend, the Jumoke Adeno's event. That was where I wore this too, but I quite like this one, but I'm not that person that buys one thing in 10 different colors. Like, I'm not that crazy about stuff, so I'm going to have to return this one, because I'm like, even this one is not, it's very nice and I see that I will be wearing it a lot. However, I don't know, see, I put it on my bed. Oh, it's not that dirty. So however, I don't know how often I'll be wearing both if I were to keep both. So I just said to myself that I'll return this one. But which do you prefer, or do you think I should keep the two? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, you saw it well now. Let me move it closer in case you see. The color is brown and it's not that expensive as well. These shoes were, I think one was like $30. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it wasn't expensive at all. I think one was like $30 or so. It was quite affordable. And I was surprised again that I found them at Target. So I'll most probably return that one. Then Tosin went shopping for some sneakers and he got me shoes as well. He got me 2 pairs of running shoes because he's trying to encourage me to start going back to the gym. So the first pair, and they are Under Armour. The first pair is, or R. Is it is or R? Mommy, you're watching. My mom is an English major. Is pair is or R? The first pair. Yeah. Sure, this one. This white pair of, so it's like gray. This part right here is like kind of like gray, and then every other part is white. I almost told him to return it because I was like, it's not really like my cup of tea, but I feel like it to be a great addition to the wardrobe, and it will give me something to change with, because like I wear almost the same shoe every single time. So I like this pair that he got for me. And then the second pair, which is my favorite, when I saw it I said yes. Let me move it closer. Wait, you are not even seeing the actual color yet, but wait for it. Wait, it's an orange. Can you see that? Don't you just love it? I feel like it will glow in the dark. I just have a feeling. It doesn't say it glows in. Let me see. Huh? Download. There's something about Bluetooth here. Oh. Apparently, there is an app that this shoe connects with. Let me put it back on my face. See, the information here says there is an app that I connects with, and if I download the app, then there is Bluetooth on this shoe. Can you believe it? I need to tell Tosin. I was not aware. This is why it's good to read though. There's Bluetooth on this shoe that will track how far you run or walk or whatever it is. That's strange. I've never heard of that before. But that's so nice. Really, really nice. I wear a size 8, depending on the shoe. It might be an 8.5 or a 7.5, but my standard size is a US size 8, and this is a US size 8. It's very fitted. It doesn't give like so much room to like in front here. However, I know if I were to do an 8.5, then it will become a bit longer and it won't give me that snatched look that I like with my shoes. So I figured I'll just stay with it like this. Do you like them? Which do you prefer? I already packed the one. Okay, let me bring it back. The orange one or the white one? Which is your preference? Let's see the back. And they're both from Under Armour as well. Really loved. I kept the boxes because I wanted to do an unboxing for you. See, that's how much I care about you guys. Okay, last but definitely not the least, I got a few items from Amazon. They haven't all arrived, but majority of them have. Well, no, I think like 2 items have. So let me show you. And these would be linked down in my Amazon shop, or I'll put the link in my description box in case you decide it's something you need as well. So this first item is a hard drive case, like a big hard drive. See, when I saw it, I was like, It wasn't like I saw it. I went searching for it because I have like 5 or 6 different hard drives, and they're just kind of like everywhere. They have their own individual pouches and everything, and it's just a bit messy. So I said to myself, there has to be a bigger container where I can just know, okay, hard drive container. So I searched for it, and it wasn't expensive. It was barely $20 actually when I bought it. But you know, Amazon prices, they're always changing. So this is it. And then this is the compartment. So it has like, this makes so much sense. It can probably take like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you cover it, and then you can pull 5, 6, like there's a zip here. And then you can pull 5, 6, probably 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 hard drives will go in here, and it has a very solid, obviously, exterior, so your hard drives are protected as well. So like, I'm really excited about it. I'm happy that I got this. This was like, I wasn't trying to spend money. It was just a very essential buy for me. The second thing I got was an external hard drive as well. Now I got this one because right now my MacBook doesn't have a time machine, or the time machine that I had for my previous MacBook, which was over like 2 years ago, and it's just like things are all over the place. I don't have one that I can say, okay, this is my time machine. Do you get? So I got this one, and it's a 4 terabyte hard drive. It's a Toshiba hard drive. This one was like almost $100. It was quite expensive, but again, that's for someone that works a lot with media and content and, you know, production and whatnot. It's very essential. It's number one, I need to have a time machine for my MacBook, so that's what this one is for. So it's been about almost 2 hours at this point. I figured, you know what, let's bring out this baby. Look at. So I spray a bit of non-stick oil on my pan or whatever bowl you're going to use. I arrange it neatly on the pan as well. I make sure to rub the sauce into it a bit more, you know, just so that it's going into the oven well sauced. Then I arrange it nicely and I pop it in the oven. My oven is typically 375 degrees. Pop it in the oven, and now it's time to go wake up this gentleman. So at this point, he had been sleeping. He had been taking a nap for about how long? I think about 2 hours. He slept at 1. This was already 3 p.m. So I was like, okay, time to wake up. No sleeping past 3 p.m. in this house, because when it comes to bedtime at night, I don't want to struggle. So I wake him up. I know a lot of people don't like it, but listen, it's on a routine. Baby, you have to wake up, okay? Because if he continues to sleep, he will probably wake up like 4 or 5. Now, when it's time to sleep, he's not able to go to bed till like 10 at night. No, who is staying up to 10 at night? No, not me and you, right? So I gently, carefully rub his back. I just rub his leg. I just kind of tap him. I don't shock him into waking up. I just kind of see. Now he's gonna be like, oh, this woman has come. I'm like, no. Tell me in the comment section if you have your kids on a routine, and if you don't, just tell me what works for you, please, in the comment section. This is like sleeping back. Nene, did you poo poo? You poo poo. You poo-poo. So sometimes by the time that, oh, by the way, that's the curtain I use to block the lights. I've told you guys about it on the channel before. But as I was saying, sometimes when he wakes up, he's already pooped, right? Or maybe his diaper is heavy, so I have to change his diaper. In this case, he had pooped and I could smell it. So I was like, okay, we have to go change your diaper, right? That's our routine. So typically what I just do is I play with him maybe more to, you know, wake him up, whatnot, and then I pick up all his changing items. So these are in the bathroom permanently. These nylons especially, or trash bags, are especially for taking care of his diapers, and he's been potty trained, by the way. That's a journey we have been on for a while. So so I cleaned him up. I put him up there because his sister's back, okay, needs the hand of God, so help his sister out. So of course I wash my hands with soap and, you know, make sure to wash it well. You know, we don't want no germs, especially because, you know, I mean, yeah, obviously I don't have to talk too much. And we also keep paper towel and lotion, a big jar of lotion in the bathroom. That's it right there, so that, you know, we keep those hands moisturized. And this is me. When he was done, I gave him some things to eat. I think banana bread with some biscuits and water, and he was hanging out with Toasting on the balcony. They were having father son time. Someone sent me that book. I've forgotten her handle, but she sent me that book. It's a book of affirmations. Quite like it. By this time, my chicken is practically ready. So what I just do is to take some of the remaining sauce and just rub it all over. This is probably about 45 minutes into the chicken. I like it very, 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 very soft because of Mimi. Yeah, so, you know, I turn it over, then I add more of the sauce, make sure it's evenly distributed, then I pop it back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes, as soft as you want it, really. And then it's done. Okay, I think I should end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I will see you again very, very soon. I pray God blesses you, your homes, your marriages, your relationships, most importantly,